Oh, you want to go red? Is that what you're telling me? Is this what you want? You want all black? We will go all black. Want a basic color, so black be confusing me sometimes. Ooh, man, people be looking the same as shit. Like, get me. Oh, 99 overall. That's all. Justin Jefferson, huh? Oh, Marquise Brown, old ass.
The NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon
Yeah,
Valley
like
and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, I want you to.
And that one will
a big hit,
back of the
baby.
end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Herbert now. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 56 yards.
Kind of fast.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he will take it in for
Gave me that bullshit.
Miles Sanders.
Lucky I wasn't on
touchdown
my
number 7 on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Score Falcons 7, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's see what they're looking like.
Right here. Check 99. Check 99. Watch the edge.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Yeah, make some depth chart adjustments because some people aren't in that formation. They'll do that.
And a gain of 4.
Jared Davis on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
He's checking. Crash.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now is Murray. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check Mike 33. Pick me up. Here we go.
They do go for it. It's Murray. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Check 50. Easy. Check. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Watch out. Jam. Tighten up.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
It's our time. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Here we go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Kill, 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 kill.
On the ground, it's Akers. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down.
We got to step it up. Check Mike 33. Let's go one more. Mike, check 33. 33. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Double tight, guys, double tight. We got 3, fellas, we got 3. 7's a Mike, Mike 7. Check, 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 check. Switch it, switch it. Deuce. Watch the safety creep. Hey, check 24, check 24. 2-2, hot.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
He's coming. Double up.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Eluding the pressure right.
Damn, I was trying to go.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 85. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
They come up to the line now facing a third and 10 after the incompletion.
Mike, check 33. 33. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, check Mike.
Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
With the score, Falcons 7, 49ers nothing. Stephen Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Good drive offense.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 50, here's Herbert. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Herbert. And that's incomplete.
Herbert's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Kill.
They'll run with Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run with Sanders, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
At the 3-yard line.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something? And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Over the middle here to Brown. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 16-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check Michael 11. Coming to you.
Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. This pass complete to Higgins. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Herbert. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, check Mike.
On play action, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check, check. Hey. It comes to me, it's me. Mike 7.
Now a run with Akers. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on the Ringo.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From just shy of midfield, Murray flushed out right, and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Dancing to his left.
Oh, shit, bro. You're not
That one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Seven's a Mike. Mike 7. Too little. Cut. Mike 7. Mike 7. It's our time. It's our time. Boards. 7, Mike.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Now watch run. Check 33. Squeeze, double.
Now Murray again. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Mike, check 33. 33. Get that quarterback.
Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle.
Hey,
how about
let's
what
see.
we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Check 13. Hey, shoot. Sponge. No. 49. Check 49.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 1.
Slam. Pick the edge.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Akers. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, keep it up, check.
They'll try to run this one in, and this time he is in.
Yes.
Cam Akers, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
Makes the score Falcons 13, 49ers 10.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
You gonna see me and your life.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Show it up. Show it up.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to take it.
Don't jump the outside, baby.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just play inside out. Come on, man.
Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken
That wasn't
the
even
lead.
Akers either.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
He is good. Makes the score Niners 17.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. I'll give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Open man. That's Noah Fant.
Camera angle should not change on that.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
Oh, my God. I can't see nothing.
The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Murray. He'll get this to Akers.
Gotta watch that inside on 33.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Switch, switch. Let it blow.
On 3rd down, Akers. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett.
That's P.I.
Complete on the
P.I.
deep ball. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check 3. Hey. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield.
Having
And
a
he's
problem with
got
that
it
user,
across
huh?
the 50 to the 47-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st down, they stay with Akers on the ground.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Murray.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
He's checking crowd. Check 24. Check 24.
On first down, Akers. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw, Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
3 down. Move. 7. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's get off the field, D. Mike 7. Okay, just like that. Just like that. 7's a mark. Watch twist. 7's a Mike. Mike 7.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons are close to finishing off this football game. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another run with Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
3rd down.
Now it's Herbert. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion
that sack killed me, man.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done.
We should have won it, bro. Fucking fumbled the ball.
Way to finish this one off.
This player fumbled the fucking ball, bro. Shit.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
TGGs, appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe to the stream. You already know.
Falcons.
Already know.
And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west.